had a question about the Energizer function in a team, a company, a project. Who owns that Energizer role? And she was wondering, is it the project manager? Is it the business driver? Is it just anybody on the team? What do you think about that?
There's a couple levels there. I think that, we all have some individual responsibility to contribute positively. Otherwise, our work life is miserable and we're potentially making others miserable. And so, in that sense, everyone owns their own general disposition and the level at which they contribute to projects. And I don't know that there is a catch-all answer for who owns it on, let's say, a team working on a design thinking project or a new product development team with engineers and project managers. There are certain groups. See, what I'm trying to avoid here is having my own bias enter into it, because I have experience working with a lot of different functional teams with a lot of different backgrounds. I could easily generalize. I could easily say, I haven't encountered many engineers, or I haven't encountered many business drivers who really were a catalyst for high energy interaction. But I think it's intensely wrong to generalize in that way. So to answer the question, it's going to vary team by team. There are certain roles that are akin to coach, whom you would expect to sort of lead energetic interaction. There might be an assumption that project managers sort of own keeping it energetic because they own the process of moving things forward, typically. But they can function in that role and keep organized, keep efficient documentation, be the process police without really smiling very much. And it's often arduous work. So depending on how you're defining Energizer, it could be the person that keeps things moving. But I like to think of it more in terms of the person that infuses interesting angles in the conversations that take place during team meetings, or asks the right questions that lead to deeper conversations. So the short answer is the owner of energy in any team is the person that asks the right questions at the right times that push the team beyond what they think they're capable of and where they think they can go on a project.
Right. It's not a role-specific function. It is whoever is doing it at that moment. So it can be shifted from person to person. Everybody can be participating in it at any one time. Or it could be like you have one person who's really driving it at that moment.
Right. If you have a desire to be the energizer on any team, the method for training yourself is to continually ask questions, even when it seems like a final answer has been given, or seek another opportunity at a later time to ask someone to expand on an idea that they shared. But I see energy on development teams as the person who keeps the investigation going, or people who keep the investigation going. That's where a team derives its energy. As soon as they think they're moving on to executing and they're going to roll something out and it feels like they're done, it's inevitable that energy will start to deteriorate. And so continually asking questions, even if it's just, do we like where this is going, keeps infusing energy into the project.